Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to the crypto realm. So we're going to talk about some Bitcoin price prediction, and we're going to look at some bank analysis here that doesn't look good for the banks. Whew, major losses coming. And let's check out the unstoppable domains. Now, they got .polygon now, so you can go to unstoppable domains, come to thecryptorealm.com, check out my description below. I'll have a link down there. And I also have a pinned comment. Check out the links in the pinned comment. It's pretty cool. There's a Canadian crypto exchange, which is really great on there. And also, definitely get yourself a hardware ledger. That's a crypto wallet. That's probably the best wallet you can get for yourself. That's probably the best thing you can do for yourself. All right. Oh, and if you're interested in camping, outdoor life, or even just having backup, check out Blue Yeti solar panel generators. Holy cow. That's in my pinned comment as well. Take power on the go, quiet, silent, wherever you want. It's amazing for camping and just to even have as backup power during emergencies. All right, so enough of all that. Let's get into this. Bitcoin will soon shatter 250,000 per BTC. Wow, says billionaire Tim Draper. Here's the timeline. Billionaire venture capitalist Tim Draper believes Bitcoin is hurtling toward a staggering 250,000 Bitcoin price tag. In a new exchange with the Observer, Draper says Bitcoin is at the start of a parabolic rally that will see the top crypto asset generate gains of more than 900% in less than 2 years. Yeah, that's pretty much what everybody's thinking, right? 2025 is the next bull run. Maybe even sooner, right? If these banks keep doing their thing. Damn. And we're going to talk about the banking crisis next. In December 2022, Draper predicted that Bitcoin will hit its target in 6 months following the high-profile implosion of crypto exchange FTX, saying that investors will likely seek refuge in high-quality and decentralized digital assets like Bitcoin. Even if Bitcoin fails to go on a meteoric ascent by June this year, Draper says that the timeline could be extended to the end of the next year. I am almost 100% sure I will be right in 18 months. Well, I think everybody will be right in about 18 months. The venture capitalist who made early investments in Coinbase, Hotmail, Skype, Tesla, and Twitter also says that the collapse of FTX last year should be a wake-up call to investors who are looking to accumulate crypto assets that are controlled by a centralized entity. And that's why I was talking about the hardware ledger wallet in my pinned comment. You get one of those suckers, and it's always in your wallet. It's never anywhere else. All right. Decentralized crypto like Bitcoin. Tezos. Get that. Bitcoin Cash. What the hell is this guy talking about? Oh, here we go. Cardano are way better than centralized crypto. I don't know why anyone is still holding centralized crypto unless it has a specific purpose like XRP or ETH. Oh shit. Is he talking crap about ETH? Anyway. All right, so I'm glad that he mentioned Cardano. That makes me happy because people are starting to wake up now. Cardano is the most decentralized crypto out there, except for Bitcoin, of course, right? But Cardano is built like Bitcoin. It's like Bitcoin on steroids. Now let's talk about the U.S. banking system nursing over $600 billion worth of unrealized losses, warns Macro Guru Lyn Alden. Now, this person here, I watch them a lot. They're pretty smart. Popular macro strategist Lyn Alden is warning investors that the U.S. banking system is sitting on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of unrealized losses. Woohoo! This is so good for crypto. In a fresh installment of the Macro Guru's newsletter, Alden explains how the current banking crisis is different from the one witnessed in 2008. Oh, do tell. When the U.S. housing and financial markets triggered a global recession. According to Alden, banks today largely invested in U.S. treasuries or bonds between 2020 and 2021 when the government introduced fiscal stimulus and the Fed kept interest rates low. These fixed income securities are generally considered much safer than the subprime mortgages the banks held nearly 2 decades ago. While Alden says government bonds are nominally risk-free, if held to maturity, the macro expert points to the Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes over the past year as the root cause of the current banking crisis. Yeah, because that's a lot, man. They did it, at the fastest pace ever? The Federal Reserve raised interest rates at the quickest absolute pace in decades. Oh shit. At 4.49% move in 1 year, and the quickest percentage pace of all time from 0.08% to 4.5% in 1 year, or a 57 times increase. And you got to think about it, right? People are tied up, money's tied up, doing this and doing that. And as soon as those interest rates go up, like what were they thinking? Like interest rates were not going to go up? I guess not at this speed, but I guess people are different, right? We realize inflation. We realize when these checks started coming out during the past 2 years that it's creating high inflation. They don't see the risks down the road or what's going to happen, that the Fed's not going to come out here and fix all this hard and fast. Yeah, so the banks kind of got caught off guard here. I don't know what they were thinking. According to Alden, the historical surge in interest rates has significantly decreased the value of treasuries held by U.S. banks. Treasuries tend to plummet in value when interest rates are soaring. Older bonds that were bought at a time when interest rates are low now have to compete with new treasuries that offer higher yields due to surging interest rates. As a result, sellers are left booking losses. Yep. After a year of rapid interest rate increases, the prices of those fixed income securities are now lower than they were when banks bought them. In other words, if they bought a 10-year treasury note when yields were 1.5% and today they are 4%, then those older treasuries will be discounted in terms of price by about 15 to 20% by any potential buyers. That's right. Due to buying so many securities when interest rates were low that are now heavily discounted if they were to be sold, banks have a lot of unrealized losses. Over $600 billion worth of unrealized losses. In fact, if there's like any major more bank runs, we're screwed pretty much. According to Alden, banks can sit on these losses and get all of their investments back if they hold the bonds to maturity. However, the current bank run is forcing institutions to sell these instruments at a heavy discount to meet depositor demand. That's what I was just saying. If people want their money out, they got to start cashing out. Last week, Silicon Valley Bank suffered a run and collapsed after it revealed a $1.8 billion in losses, largely due to selling U.S. bonds that lost much of their value. Yes. All right, so things are getting heated up here, but this is the best thing for Bitcoin. And that's why you got Bitcoin, right? A hedge against the dollar, the fake dollar, right? The dollar is so fake. The whole system is fake, to be quite honest. Bitcoin, wow, hard asset. And you can control it in your own wallet. This is like history here, right? You're being a part of history right now. Bitcoin is going to be looked at as like the biggest change in the world. It could actually become the world's reserve currency. Imagine that. Because if banks are failing and the US dollar that used to be the greatest money in the world is no longer the greatest money in the world, all these other countries are going to start saying their money is the greatest money in the world, and people are going to start doing business with their money. But then the same thing's going to happen, right? Rinse and repeat. Money's going to be created out of thin air. Inflation. Risky freaking banking. There you go, right? Any kind of crisis in the world, and it can crash anything. It's just so sensitive. Now, Bitcoin comes along, and your money is in your own pocket. It's not being used against you by other interests that have like agendas that definitely have nothing to do with what you want. It's all right. I just want people to think about that. Keep the crypto in your own possession. If you have it on exchanges, it's probably just a trade, right? To get something that you want and get the hell out of there. Take the time, create a wallet, do all those little things. Set yourself up for success, not failure. All right, check out the crypto realm right here. Get yourself a domain name, .bitcoin, .crypto, .polygon, right? Check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. It should be down near the bottom there somewhere, the crypto realm. But check out the pinned comments. All right, this is the crypto realm. Play hard, trade smart. Hello, fellow adventurers. Are you tired of lugging around those big, heavy, and noisy generators on your camping trips? Well, you're in luck. The Blue Eddy generator is here to make your life easier and your camping experience more enjoyable. Let me tell you, these generators are game changers. They're ultra portable and lightweight, making them perfect for taking on the go. And don't be fooled by their small size. These little guys pack a powerful punch. You can power up your devices, lights, and even small appliances like blenders or coffee makers, all with ease. But here's the best part. The Blue Eddy generators are super quiet. That's right, no more noisy interruptions to your peaceful camping experience. You can power up your gadgets without disturbing the peace and quiet of the great outdoors. And the utility of these generators doesn't stop there. They're also great for emergency backup power during power outages or natural disasters. Keep your lights on and your devices charged no matter what life throws your way. So why settle for those clunky, noisy, and heavy generators when you can have a portable and powerful solution that makes your camping life easy? In our pinned comments, you will find a link to Blue Eddy. Check them out today.